Today I'm going to show you how you can make this super easy framed calendar for your wall using my free template or any other free template that you can find online. And at the end, I'm also going to be giving away a set of ARTEZA pencils. So stick around to find out how you can make this for yourself. Hi, I'm Sarah Renee Clark, and it's my goal to help you get more creative every day. Now, we are starting a new year, and so this is a great time to set yourself up a calendar and start to plan the new year. Now, you can just grab a printable one online, but I like to do something a little bit extra to make it look a little bit nicer and to actually create a nice wall calendar that you can display proudly in your home. Now, the first thing you want to do is find a calendar online. So I have a free calendar available on my website every year, which is almost exactly the same as the one you can see here, but I also like to offer a slightly more premium version each year where you have different options. You can get portrait or landscape, you can get different designs on each page, and often the artwork will match my coloring planner as well. So I'll pop a link in the description if you want to download the same calendar I'm using or check out those other options. And then the next thing you want to do is decide just how big you want it. Now, you can actually get these printed massive if you want, but you're going to probably struggle to fit them in a frame. So I recommend choosing your frame first. In Australia here, we actually have A3 printers. In America, your letter size paper is your standard, and then you have tabloid. So if you have a printer that can print tabloid, then you might want to get a poster frame that is that size as well. Otherwise, you can actually go to any print shop and get any kind of size printed. Same here in Australia, same anywhere else in the world. So my advice is to actually choose your frame first, try to find something that can adjust to a paper size that you know is pretty common and that works with the size that you're using, and then you can take your PDF file to the print shop and ask them to scale it up to the same size as your frame. Once you've printed your calendar, color it in, add your decorations, and trim it down if you need, and you can also at this point add any significant dates or birthdays. Now, I'm actually coloring today with the Spectrum Noir color blend pencils. I haven't used these before, so I wanted to see how they go. And I'm also using the ARTEZA pencils that I talked about in my previous video. So you can check that out by pressing I at the top of the screen now if you'd like to see how they went against all the other pencil brands I tested in that last video. So another thing I like to do almost every time I color is choose a color palette from the color catalog. Now, this color catalog you can buy on my website, and basically it's just full of heaps of color inspiration. So whether you're coloring an actual object or a pattern like I am today, this is just a really easy way to pick your colors so you don't sit staring for ages trying to work out which colors are going to work. You can just pick the colors from there, choose the pencils that match, and you can color with confidence knowing that the end result is going to look good. And so I've picked a color palette from there, and I'm really happy with how it's turning out so far. So I'm also going to color this other example from the premium calendar, which is also available in my blog post. So this one comes in both portrait and landscape. It comes with 2 different designs and a blank design if you don't want any artwork at all. And it also comes with the option to start either on a Sunday or a Monday if you prefer your calendars like that. Now I've chosen a color palette, and this time I'm just using 4 colors from my ARTEZA set. And shortly I will give you all the details on how you can enter to win a set of these ARTEZA pencils for yourself. So make sure you keep watching and I will give you those details soon. Once you've colored your calendar in, you can also add any washi tape, any stickers, and put in any dates that you know will not change. So things like birthdays, anniversaries, stuff like that you are happy to lock in. Put that all in, and then we are gonna pop it in our frame. So pop it in your frame and you are done. From here, you can use whiteboard markers, dry erase markers. I recommend getting the finest tip ones that you can get unless you are going for a much bigger calendar, but you can simply write on this like a whiteboard and it will rub off. To be honest, I actually find it rubs off easier than a whiteboard because it's glass. Even if you're using plastic, it still comes off pretty easily. So that's pretty much it. You can also use sticky notes on it if you want to add anything else. And then you can attach it to your wall. I like to use 3M Velcro hooks to attach it to my wall so that you don't damage the wall, and that is your calendar done. Now this is just one way that you can use a printable calendar. You can also print it on cardstock, even just in the smaller traditional letter or A4 size. Get it spiral bound and use it as a normal wall calendar or turn it into a desk calendar, or you can even hole punch it and actually insert it into your normal planner. So this is just what I like because I think the frame is actually really cool. In fact, I do this with some of my other printables as well. We have permanently inside our pantry a printed weekly menu where we write all of our meals for the week. Makes it a lot easier to plan everything, and I just think it looks really neat. I haven't even got around to coloring that one in, but it's just a fun way to stay organized, and it's a little bit more creative. I like it because I like coloring, so it's a lot of fun. Now, before you go, I did promise that I would be giving away a set of ARTEZA colored pencils, which are the set that I use today. Now, these have been fantastic. I did do a comparison in my last video, like I mentioned earlier, and these really surprised me. They have become a quick favorite of mine. So if you would like to win one of these, here's what you need to do. Head over to my website and grab yourself a copy of either the free or the premium calendar. You can do that in the description below or by pressing the I at the top of the screen. Then I want you to color it in, get creative. You don't have to frame it, you can, or you can just take a picture and post it on social media. So you can post it on Facebook or Instagram as well. It doesn't have to be on YouTube. And I want you to tag me so that I can find your entry. I'm gonna pick a winner at the end of the month. So that's the end of January. Entries will close and I will award that winner with the set of ARTEZA. Now I will include the full terms and conditions and all the details on how to enter in my blog post. So please check that out and have a look, and best of luck. I will be announcing the winner on my community tab as a post. So you need to be a subscriber to find that. So please press the subscribe button now and turn on notifications so that you'll be notified when I announce who that winner is, and you'll be notified when I bring out the next few videos. I have more videos coming up where I'm going to be comparing even more pencil brands, putting them up against the ARTEZAs to see just how good these are compared to all of the other brands that I have prepared, ready to try in the coming months, plus more ways to use my free printables, more ways to get creative every day. I hope you'll find it helpful, and please check out this next video.